I'm trying to figure out where I can put this. How about if I put it... what if... Sorry. What about this? Is this good? Like, is this a good place to be? I feel like this is a nice place. This is good. Like, it's not too far away. Okay. I don't have a fan on this time. Isn't that exciting? Okay. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. Because there's like a light. Alright, so... I haven't watched Riverdale since the last time that I talked about it. I haven't seen a single episode. I've seen clips, like, just because, I was a little bit interested. I was like, what's, at the beginning of season 4, I was a little bit interested. I wanted to know what I was missing out on. And then I was like, nothing. And I'm like kind of confused now. No, this is good. So I haven't watched it since like the ending of season 3, the episode right after the Heathers musical episode. I haven't seen a single episode of Riverdale since. I wanted to keep it that way. I was like, okay, if in season 4 we get a musical episode, I am not watching a single thing about Riverdale, and I'm going to wait and watch the musical episode. And that I did, honey. I heard it was Hedwig, and so I had this idea. Because here's the thing, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be awful, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be a great episode for me to watch. I was super excited to be entertained. But then I found out it was going to be Hedwig. And so this was what went through my brain. Because here's the thing, I know the story of Carrie, right? I've never read the book, however, I saw the Chloe Grace Moretz version of it. I saw the Sissy Spacek version. I saw the, sequel to the Sissy Spacek version. I've seen Carrie, alright? Seen it multiple times. I know the story of Carrie. I didn't know there was a Carrie musical. So, I had really no expectations about the music or anything. I really liked the way it followed the storyline. I thought it was fantastic. The Riverdale musical episode of Carrie, I loved it. So if you want to see, how I thought about that, I could leave a link in the description. I hope I remember. I might not. I really have a shitty memory. I smoke a lot of weed. Heathers, I think that a lot of us hated the Heathers musical episode so much because a lot of us are musical theater nerds, and a lot of us love the Heathers musical. And even if you don't, either way, a lot of us know Heathers. A lot of us hated the way that they disgraced the Heathers musical because we had preconceived notions of what it should be that it was never going to achieve. The sound mixing was awful. There's a lot of reasons to hate the Heathers musical episode, but a lot of us did, and I think it was because of the preconceived notions that we had of Heathers, because Heathers is so popular. And yes, Hedwig is also a really popular musical, but I feel like less of us know about Hedwig the way that a lot of us know about Heathers. So I went into this completely blind, not knowing anything about Hedwig, and honestly, fantastic, masterpiece, immaculate, could never, and I think it's also the fact that I know that KJ Apa has said that he doesn't like singing, but people just keep making him do it, and I appreciate the realness. It's the same reason that I like Joe from You, but I hate Dan Humphrey. Same character, but Joe is a stalker, and listen, he has his reasons, and I understand. I like the realness of Joe. Hate Dan Humphrey because he's a fake. He faked for 6 seasons that he was not Gossip Girl. So you know what? Sorry if that was a spoiler for you, but you know what? Is it the most stalkerish, weirdish of the bunch was Gossip? You only could have shocked me if it was Nate, because Nate never sent anything in to Gigi. But anyway, not the point. I don't want to get off on a tangent about Gossip Girl, because Lord, could I. Here's the thing. They gave this entire episode to Kevin Keller, and it's what I wanted them to do in the Heathers episode with Josie, was just to give the entire episode to Josie. Would have loved it so much more. The Carrie episode literally centered on the main, not even the main 4, just the main 3. The 2 girls and Archie. That's what it centered on, which makes sense. That's what it centered on. That was the whole plot of the episode. Fantastic. Heathers, I feel tried to meld their storyline and fit it also into Heather's, and it didn't quite fit. It was like trying to fit a square into a circle. It was no life, in the words of Miss Hilary Duff. You could probably squish it as hard as you try, but like it's not gonna fit. Hedwig, I don't know. Story of Hedwig. Listen, I'm not gonna pretend that I do, but I feel like it really. There's like.
Have you ever had a dream that you once.
The only time there was a ridiculous, crazy storyline was the very ending when they were on top of Pops. We don't claim that part of the I don't claim that part of the episode onwards when they're on top of Pops and there's like clear like CG stadium lighting. I don't claim it. Like the weird shit with like the weird people that were almost like the farm. I don't claim that part. I don't claim that part of the episode. I don't know her. Every other part made me feel like what I loved about Riverdale was that it was like a normal regular high school. Like it was normal regular high school bullshit is the whole episode of Hedwig. And it was fun and it was cute and like Camila Mendes, her voice, you know, I still don't like it, but you know what? It wasn't the worst thing ever because they gave me so much Lily Reinhart and I couldn't ask for anything more. Just give me Lily or give me death, really. That's a little bit strong, but you get what I'm saying. Lily Reinhart singing is my favorite thing. I really appreciated that, but here's the thing that I appreciate the most. Because here's the thing, I watched half of it, I was like, this is boring, it's not giving me the entertainment that I want. But here's the thing I was ignorant to, was that I got what I wanted from episode frickin' 1 of this show. Barchi. Say it with me. Barchi. Kids. I got Barchi. Jughead was like cute in season 1. I'm over it now. Like, why are they still together? I don't get it. Maybe I'm just a fool. I believe I am a fool, but am I a fool about that? I doubt it. Varchi, they just look odd to me. I don't know why. You know how like the whole reason I didn't want to watch Outer Banks for like the first couple days it was out was because the guy who plays John B has the weirdest face I've seen. It's like the way I feel when I looked at like Ashley Greene's face, or like when I look at James Marsden's face. Like there's something about the face that I don't like. That's how John B's face looks, and that's how it looks when Veronica and Archie are together. That's how I feel. There's something off about it, and I don't like it. I might not be able to like quite put my finger on it, but I hate it. I don't exactly know why, but I just know that I don't like it. That's how I feel about Archie when I see them together. Jughead and Betty, like Bughead, I'm over it, but Varchi, it makes me feel uneasy. I feel like he's just, there's something about his hair being ginger and hers being, like I saw him with his ginger hair in a red shirt and her in like a violet, like leaning towards like, but it was very blue, but it was also like purple. It was violet dress with like her dark hair, and they just didn't match. I don't know. It looked really weird. I hated it. They don't complement each other in like their colors. Like the colors that they wear, the colors that just like when I look at that, like I'm not saying that I have synesthesia. Like who am I? Stephanie who? No. B Miller who? Like no, I'm not who I know. I don't see in color. Oh my god. I don't hear in color. What I'm saying is they just don't look matchy, but they don't look matchy, but him and Betty, Archie and Betty look perfect together. And here's the kicker. They've really been doing a slow burn on us, homie. Okay, so what happened was they were singing just those two together after being mad at their significant other, and then it gave us a playback of all the Barchi moments thus far. Like all the moments of those two together. Like all the moments of those two together thus far that just like really make it pop, you know what I mean? That really butters our croissants, you know what I mean? Not any of the fake Barchi moments. Didn't they fake kiss? Right? Not that. They gave us all the real Barchi moments. And then the two of them kissed. And then both of their significant others tell them how much they love them next because they don't know they cheated. They're like, God, I'm sorry that I was such an asshole. Like, sorry I was such a cunt. I love you so much. Kiss. And they both feel so guilty and so bad about it. But when Archie turns to Betty's motherfucking window, they still put their hands on the window and sing a song together about how they long. And they long for each other. They feel bad about what they did. Both of them feel guilty. But what they're not gonna apologize for is the way they feel about each other. It was Canon Barchi. They gave us Canon Barchi, and I might have to sit my ass down and watch the next episodes to see what happens. Ra-ta-ta-ta, ra-ta-ta-ta. That wasn't needed. That was very exaggerated, but that's how I feel, and I feel like that's fair. How was this allowed? Hedwig was fantastic. I really loved it. I didn't need Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse being snakes in my face. I didn't need that. I didn't ask for it. I kind of want to return it. Can I talk to the proper authorities about it to give it back? Because I don't need it. But it was a fun, cute little episode. Like, I thought I was gonna hate when they were like, and here's to Ronnie, and here's to Archie, and here's to Jughead, and here's to Betty. But it was cute. And then when Kevin was like, to me, I was like, oh, Kevin. Josie's not in the show anymore, and I don't miss her, and that's not like a diss to Josie in the slightest. I love her. I haven't watched Katie Keene. I don't plan on it. I don't want my heart to get broken again, because Sabrina's already breaking my heart. Nancy Drew I'm watching. I'm gonna give it a chance. There's 18 episodes, and you know what? I feel like I can do it. So I'm just gonna watch Nancy Drew. But I feel some type of way, I guess. Maybe. Anyway, I don't really have formed thoughts except that I loved it. It's kind of like where I am with Lover, that album by Taylor Swift. I could never do a review of Lover because I don't have formed thoughts on it. I don't. I just know that I am obsessed with it, and that I find it highly rude that Taylor Swift decided to make an album about how in love she is, and let me cry about how she made me cry 5 times in that album. I cried 5 different times on 5 different songs. You might ask why? I couldn't tell you. It sounds like there's something dying. Anyway. Yeah, that's honestly how I feel. Long live Barchi. Fuck all you Varchi fans. That was aggressive, but it's just how I feel. Bye!